In 1980, the Capitola Police did undercover gay arrests in the beach.
And they've been doing this for a while, and what they would do is they would dress cops as in plainclothes. They would have them look gay, and we found out later that meant lots of bling, gold chains, and whatever they thought gay was, they would do. And then basically walk on the beaches and look at people and try to figure out who might be gay, and then basically rub their crotches and wink and sort of signal to them to go into the men's bathroom.
And then the Santa Cruz paper, the Sentinel, published all their names and home addresses in the newspaper.
And so we had multiple divorces and suicides coming down as a result of these actions. And many of us felt in 1980 this was just not appropriate behavior anymore in Santa Cruz. So a group of us, probably as a result through Freedom Democratic Caucus, because we already had a political group, decided we were going to take a political action against Capitola. And so a group of us met and talked about strategies. And basically we decided that we would have a mass demonstration and action against the Capitola City Council. We decided that we would have as few gay voices as possible and have basically the community speak about how they felt about this. We had seniors come up, 80-year-old women come up and speak. We had people of color come up and speak. We really tried to have the community represented rather than just gay and lesbian folks. And as a result of that, the City Council of Capitola made the determination that the Capitola Police had acted poorly and that a correction needed to be made. And they asked whether we would train the Capitola Police Force. Well, there has never, this is 1980, there were no lesbian and gay trainings of police forces back then. So I spoke with my dear friend and colleague, Lauren Crux, who you'll be interviewing also, and we decided to volunteer our efforts and train the police force.
So it got set up, and we went in to this room, and it was a small room, and there were 4 or 5 cops, maybe 6 sitting there. You know, all white, sitting there, big guys. And really, the one right in front of me, we said, we're here to do the training, and they begrudgingly went, yeah. And one guy reaches down, and he brings out his gun, and he puts it on the table right in front of us. And then he goes, go ahead. Who knows what my internal dialogue was. I think it probably made me mad, like, you SOB, if you think that's going to mean anything to us, you're kidding. And Jerry and I just proceeded.
They were close to being belligerent towards Lauren and quite sexist. And it was a challenge to go to complete that, but we did complete that. As an outgrowth of that, 2 years later, the Santa Cruz City Police Chief approached me and asked whether we would be willing, again, to train the Santa Cruz City Police and the Sheriff's Department around these issues. So Lauren and I coordinated a much larger training, because this involved around 100 people to be trained. And we did a massive training, which was much better received than the first one.